because when I go and I sit in that corner and something goes wrong for that athlete, whether they give up two or they got to score in 30 seconds to win the match, I want them to look over and I'm not panicked and they know like that guy or that girl has my back no matter win or lose. I'm going to go out there and give my best shot because I've always said like I could care less about me and my credentials, like that doesn't matter. I want people to remember me as a guy that cared about other people and helped them along that crazy game of life with wrestling included. So 20 years from now, they can call me and say, "Man, Nate, like my life's good. I'm a good mom. I'm a good dad. I'm a good husband. I'm a good wife." Like that's what the most important thing is. Like I think Dan Gable said it best. Once I've wrestled, everything else in life is easy. But as you go through that whole stage of being a young kid through college and international, who are the people there to help keeping you grow as a person, not just an athlete?
Yeah, that's a great mindset. You know, you kind of just went through the progression there, right? Youth level, high school, college, international. What are the responsibilities of the WCAP program that people may not know, right? Like, are they soldiering at all?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, that's a great question because it's funny when I met my wife, in 2012, she was like, "Well, you're not really a soldier," and I was like, "Well, less than 1% of America raises a right hand, to serve their country." And so, you go through the basic training, your 10 weeks, and then depending on your school, mine was 4 weeks because I shot rockets. So I was a multiple launch rocket system crew member. Some people go to school for 6 months, or some people do ROTC and then they have to go to officer candidate school for 6 months or a year, and then you come back to wrestling. So yeah, I mean, once you're done with that training, you come to WCAP. We still wear a uniform. We still have, a first sergeant, and then our commander, and then other people with different ranks that are running WCAP, and then we have our coaches, we have our platoon sergeants. Like you're still doing military stuff. Now your job for that time being, you're a soldier first, but you're a wrestler second. And I think and like right now, Ariana Villascaluza, she's out getting her training done so she can rank up to an E6, right? And so every couple of years or so often you got to go do your military trainings, and those are 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes they're longer depending on what you want to do. And uh, so we remind them all the time, you're soldiers first, and you wear the uniform. And but I think, and I'm guessing this is like part of the question is why WCAP, right? When I was wrestling Greco, there was no money in Greco. I mean, there's still no money in Greco. Women's wrestling, a little bit of money. Men's freestyle, there used to be a lot of money in the RTCs, but now everything's changing. I was talking to David Taylor and to Pendleton and Corey at Junior Worlds. It's like now as I keep saying but I'm not coaching college anymore. But you take that money that was going to RTC athletes, right? Because you needed those high level partners for your college guys, even though your administration didn't care whether they're making world and Olympic teams, but I'm fundraising to now I have to shift that money to NIL, right? Because
NIL.
right, like kids, I mean, PJ Duke's a great example, right? He's making a senior world team in high school, and so you have to shift that money to the NIL